kebijakan demi kebijakan pemerintah daerah diberlakukan, bersikap transparan sesuai hak dan tuntutan masyarakat.
People of Indonesia are severely concerned with the government's transparency with the money allocation, which was promised to be delegated for those impacted by COVID-19. National news captured this attention through the statements that came from all layers of society. For example, MPR Chair Bambang Susatyo asked the government to be transparent in managing the additional APBN in the amount of 405.1 trillion rupiah, as stated in Perpu number 1 of 2020 concerning state financial policy and financial system stability. The reason behind this is because potential abuse are likely to happen if it lacks supervision from various parties. Not only the monitoring of money flow, recipients of this fund should also be monitored through an organized data to avoid those who are leeching with this opportunity. Further, keeping the large-scale amount of data organized would help to identify and deliver the aid for the right target. While this process is still being communicated to and awaited from the government, charity funds from the society amid COVID-19 case have been operating more transparently. Through this video, we would like to show examples of social movements that we independently created in order to help aid those in need.
The rise of accountability practices within society amid the COVID-19 situation is evidently shown by collaborative actions by the youth. The integration of social solidarity succeeded to equally distribute the aid to the affected society in spite of the absence of the government's role.
Under the slogan of Bogor Waras, which translates to a healthy Bogor, it serves a double meaning that not only physical health, there is also mental health that is equally important to be taken care of during the crisis.
Through social media platforms such as Instagram, this organization was able to accumulate up to 20 million rupiah donation within less than a month. Bogor Waras has transparently made visible of money allocations from the donations.
Aside from that, the money outflow is always uploaded on social media after every donation action is in the field. The mechanism of the distribution is always according to the COVID-19 health protocol, and it is also equally divided among the volunteers in each region.
Distributions mapping is further explained on the Instagram account of @bogorwaras.id. In the first batch, we have 400 health toolkit packages, including masks, hand sanitizers, hand soaps, vitamins, were distributed prior to the month of Ramadan.
Following the first section, the number of donations increased significantly, which allowed the volunteers to distribute up to 500 boxes of rice and 200 packs of sembako to the areas that are most affected by the large-scale social distancing. The people are as follows: street vendors, ojek drivers, health cleaners, and etc.
Aside from that, one of the initiators of Bogor Waras, Global Empowerment Stats, is also a social startup which aims to increase the welfare of society. This organization is currently focusing on the welfare of scavengers by opening a donation for Sembako Lebaran Sehat.
By buying and wearing a customized t-shirt containing motivational words from the scavengers' children's handwritings in TPST Bantar Gebang, Bekasi.
Not only as that concerns to Bogor and global empowerment steps to the scavengers, social integrated movements also occur in national level.
Asian youth organizations, together with Asian Youth Ambassadors of Indonesia and other big organizations, also create social movement called Get Food Green Troops, celebrating to the International Labor Day on 1st of May. It distributes sembako for 26 million rupiah in total for people in need, especially the informal laborers in cities across the islands of Java, Sumatra, Kalimantan, and Nusa Tenggara.
Another example that we can present is Kawan Bantu Kawan. To help those frontliners, me, Dhea, Sarah, and some of my friends initiate to create a charity organization. Kawan Bantu Kawan is a collective movement that aims to help ease the burden of our friends who are currently struggling in the midst of corona pandemic. Some of us have the privilege to work from home, but some of our friends who work as a medical personnel, online motorcycle taxi drivers, street vendors, and others still have to fight outside their home to live their life because doing their job in the street. And for those who can stay at home and work from home, you can help us by donating to our organization, and the funding will be both for hand sanitizer, medical equipment, vitamins, and etc. One of the interesting things from this platform is how this collective movement will always provide the latest updates on donations that have been collected and also what expenses have been spent through social media. Communication is an important part, since it enables the government to gain knowledge of people's needs and improve accountability to the people. Social media can be an effective tool to reach users to accountability purposes. It possesses the ability to improve the access of information and knowledge without geographical boundaries. It provides transparency and the ability to monitor and control communication and interaction with the people. The concept of social accountability offers a better frame to understand how accountability might operate outside of formal political system in the interest of poor people and better public services. Through the theme of Rakyat Bantu Kawan and Kawan Bantu Kawan platform, the social participation, especially coming from the youth, allows integration to happen and benefits the social which are in urgent need. Of course, by keeping in mind and action the need to be transparent, collaborative, participatory, and inclusive. These examples of social movement have shown how integrity is more effective in comparison to the government. For example, social minister to successfully implement the collaborative governance system to enhance the government's accountability.